Okay, for one, I think we should all go out and buy Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo jerseys as soon as tomorrow. If you don't like watching the Miami Heat play, you just don't like basketball. And a big shout out to the Boston Celtics because they did their thing this game too. But in my opinion, I really felt like this game was the Heat's to take. The Heat are really good at basketball, as are the Celtics. But this is just a team that is built in a way that you really can't hate. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Crowder, Dragic, Duncan Robinson, Iggy, Tyler Hero. I mean, you got guys all over the floor that can make plays. And when you have guys like this and you have a system and everybody is bought in, it's truly beautiful. Some people don't believe in basketball culture and the culture that a coach can bring and the culture that a player can bring to get everybody to buy in. But it's a real thing. And Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat, Spoelstra, they show us this. Bam Adebayo, all these guys show us this time and time again. Now, before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. Guys, be sure to follow me on Twitch. My Twitch will be in the description below. And check out my NFL channel. NFL uploads coming very soon. So, with the Miami Heat, this is one of the craziest games I think I've ever seen. Now, you know, I could entirely be a prisoner of the moment, which it feels like I might be, but Jimmy Butler is simply ridiculous. It's time to drive that point home. You guys know what happened to the Rockets, my second favorite team. Jimmy Butler in the clutch is just a different monster. To end regulation, you want to talk about taking things up another notch. Look at the percentages and throw them out the window. I told you guys, you can't always look at analytics, even though for the most part, analytics love Jimmy Butler. Take the percentages, take his three-point percentage, check it out the window. When you have somebody that can hit a big-time shot like Jimmy Butler, I'm not sure. Man, that's tough. Let me know in the comments below. I was about to say, I'm not sure who I would rather take in that shot, Jimmy Butler or Duncan Robinson or you know, something like that. But of course, I would rather Jimmy Butler. But let me know if you would rather the better three-point shooter take that three that Jimmy Butler took to win the game. Because we know Duncan Robinson, this guy could flat out fill it up. Absolutely insane from the three-point line. They also got Hero. You know, it's tough to argue against Butler since he actually hit the shot. And might I say, incredibly tough shot from Jimmy Butler. Now, also, I want to talk about, before I talk about how the game ended, I want to talk about Jason Tatum. I want to talk about Kemba Walker, and I want to talk about Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart. I mean, there's a lot to talk about here. Jaylen Brown, big-time player. He's been getting a lot of hate. I'm not with it. I like Jaylen Brown. Even if he's not playing the absolute best basketball he can right now, or hasn't been playing it in the playoffs, he's going to come through. Big-time player. You know, still very young. His game is taking tremendous strides since college. This was one of my favorite prospects coming into that draft, into the Jaylen Brown draft. He was one of my favorite prospects. He rose the boards. This guy works really hard. So, you know, I like Jaylen Brown. I like his game. He had a big tip towards the end. Marcus Smart, another guy. You want to talk about basketball culture. Those guys out in Boston, they're doing something special, incredibly young team. And they have vets that can back up what they've been producing. Now, when it comes to Jason Tatum, he takes some of the toughest shots of anybody I've ever seen play. That's a hyperbole. He takes some very tough shots. He's been taking some of the toughest shots I've seen in the bubble. And the fact that he's able to post a respectable field goal percentage is absolutely unreal. You know, this guy is becoming a superstar. Now, let's talk again about Bam Adebayo. Let's talk, before we get to Bam Adebayo, let's talk about Jimmy Butler and one in the lane when the Miami Heat needed a bucket in OT. I didn't think the game should have went to OT. I'm not sure it was a foul. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show the play on the screen right now. I'm not sure it was a foul, but you know, or put it this way, I'm not sure I would have called a foul right there. But of course, if it is a foul, you have to make the call. So, you know, If that's the logic, tough to argue against it. Jimmy Butler, though, again, one of the best slashers in the NBA, gets to the basket, puts the ball in the hole. That's the name of the game. And then you have Jason Tatum driving down Broadway. Chance to absolutely crush the Miami Heat and everything they've been working for in OT. And Bam Adebayo has none of it. Bam Adebayo had multiple stops. And again, you guys know we're Bam Adebayo fans on this channel. That's what we do. We are fans of Bam Adebayo. If you don't like Bam Adebayo, you might be on the wrong channel. I really don't know what to tell you, but Bam Adebayo, absolutely amazing. Had multiple stops in OT. Somebody that really could challenge Giannis for that Defensive Player of the Year. You can make the argument. If you made the argument to me, he should be DPOY, you would win it because I'm not arguing against you. This guy could literally guard every position on the basketball floor at a high level. One of the most agile bigs in the game. Absolutely unreal game. Marcus Smart was literally out there shooting like Ray Allen. The playoffs are absolutely crazy. Get like Coop. Be sure to subscribe, notifications on, and I am out.